What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Scythe back again for another Trove. Now, hopefully the green screen's gonna be all okay and everything like that, just behind the scenes stuff. Another week has gone by, which means more patch notes. And this patch is actually huge, ladies and gentlemen. Huge once again. Hello, the soul. Huge because it has a billion zillion little things once again, like it always does. So, without further ado, let's get right into the patch notes. Chaos chests have been randomized again. Some seasonal mounts this time. Some love, I don't know what that means. And a preview of the new unicycle. So I wonder if that's actually like is that a one wheel cycle, like an actual unicycle, or is it another motorcycle that they're going to add? I don't know. Pretty exciting stuff though, so hopefully someone's gonna get one. Now, new starter pack is available. This pack is $5. Well, we can actually just look at it right now. You have to type /welcome in order to actually see this pack because it is not in the store. So what we got right here is, here's the pack right here, as you can see with the mouse kind of, well, you can't see the mouse, but it's all hovering over it. 750 credits, which is okay for $5, that's not bad. 5 chaos chests, which also isn't bad. A dark hood, which is a shadowy cosmetic item that the devs have been using in their streams for quite some time now, and people have been really wanting it or something like that. I don't know. You can actually see it right there in the picture. Also, you get the Foreman footwear, a rare ally that grants multi-jump and mining. We'll get into those in a minute. Also new in the game, as you can see right front and center, which we're gonna get into that too, is all the Shadow Arena has a crap ton of new things, so it's really, really cool. New wings are now available in the store. Let us see, this is this one, the Bloodseeker, and down here, the Zero Line wings. Now, these were available through Chaos Chest. Quite a few people already had them. Some people were actually buying them in-game just before this patch hit, and they were really smart to do so, because the wings were a lot cheaper than they are now, because now people have tied an overwhelming amount of value to these wings for the simple fact that they are extremely overpriced. But it's like, it's cool that you can buy them with your daily points. It's not cool that it's gonna cost us more than half of our daily points, considering I've played this game for how long, and I haven't missed a daily. Maybe 1 or 2, but nothing in particular, and we're only at 55,000. So I guess without further ado, boom, 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 let's get that wing set, and let's get this wing set. Are you sure you want to buy the Bloodsucker wings? Yes, I am, wise guy. There we go. So let's use these bad boys right here. Oh my goodness, these are beautiful. Oh, they actually have them as shadow wings too. So let's get off of our hot dog, because I don't want to change up our electric hot dog microwave wings. And let's see right here, where are the wings, where are the wings, where are the wings? I always forget in these menus. So there's these Zero Line wings / pose. These are very, very cool because they're very different from all the other wings. They actually, like, I really like the way that they look. I don't know why everything looks kind of stretched out, like it's forcing widescreen. That's weird. But I really like these wings. They're cool. They remind me of like a jetpack or something like that, or kind of like, they're kind of like angel wings. Really, really cool that they have wings like this, because these are a bit more like generic and stuff, if that's the way that you would put it. I don't know. And then the Bloodseeker wings, which I know is everyone's all-time favorite. Bam! Look at these bad boys. I remember seeing these on the Trove forums when the guy was modding them in. These are really cool. The bats actually look 10 times more detailed than they used to, because before they were just like a generic small pixel bat. Now they actually are like flapping and stuff like that. Really, really cool wings. I really dig it. I'm noticing though that these wings are a little bit low on the anti-aliasing for their pixelation. Does that happen with the other wings too? I don't think so. I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. See, these ones you can barely see the edges, but the other one you can really see the jaggies, can't you? Very, very strange. But anyway, yes, recording new patch. Please no is asking. But still really, really cool. We'll find a way to use them. I still want to use the Wings of the Darkest Night on our Draconis anyways, because they're still really, really cool. So as far as adventuring goes, all Treasure Island NPCs, that is just NPCs that spawn in the water biome now, spring beetles and desert crabs, also, because I guess those are from different, from the springtime area and the desert, they all now drop trophies. So that's actually kind of cool, because, I mean, we're not actually going for trophies or anything like that, but still. Clubs. Here's something really cool that is going to be in the video description from now on. You can now use /joinworld space and then the club name, and it will teleport you to that world directly. So no more need for, normally if you want to like join up and like teleport into the Team Pixel Club world or any other club world, you had to get like the world ID, which was a big crap ton of numbers. So now you can just type that in. So that's actually really, really cool. Collection and Mastery, both ships and sails are now under the ships category rather than having sails in its own separate category. So that's cool. Here's the new Shadow Arena sails and stuff, which again, we're getting into that. Oh, pardon me, water went down the wrong too. Still really cool though, as well as fishing poles and fish are also in their own area as well. So that's actually another thing that's really, really cool. Wish Fisher, Lady of the Lake, those two you gotta get from fishing. Yeah, that's right. Then we have Digley has leveled up. Let's go take a peek at him. He has leveled up. Now he actually does 35 Lasermancy. I don't remember what he did before, but it definitely wasn't 35. So that's actually really, really OP, especially if you're trying to go for Lasermancy. Then Digley also now gives 50 Mastery. I guess he didn't give that much before. So that means we got even more free Mastery. I know when they put out the new Mastery, I'm going to be really surprised that we're probably just going to be like max instantly, right? Oh, they don't talk. Oh, never mind. Okay, we'll get into that in a minute. So, shadowy happenings, they call it. The Shadow Market has an assortment of new items for trade, including new allies, a fishing pole, 2 new sails, a mag rider, the Dark Hood, so that's the way to get legit in-game rather than having to pay $5, and the Insana Steed. If that's the one that I think it is, let's actually see right here, mounts. If that's the one that I think it is, here's the unicycle, so it is just another motorcycle, woohoo. They also have this love seat coming in, the Overlord Omniseat, I don't know any of these. Ancient Cubits, oh. Aha, so that's what that thing is when you type /welcome, that's these new mounts at the bottom center right there. And the money roll is, I guess, going to be a modified worm. Here's the no, that's Molder. Where's the Insanity? Where you at? There it is. If that's what I think it is, I'm not exactly sure. I think it's a modded warhorse that has like tentacles and stuff, and he's like blah, 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 blah. He's actually really funny looking. Doesn't look like, yeah, we don't have anything else around here. Oh, these would be the seasonal things that you would get from the chaos chest. Okay, because it's probably getting around to that time of year. Crafting, there are new craftable boots, so let's actually go to the hub to actually take a look at da bootsa. They're pretty neat. Some of them are kind of pointless though compared to some of the other things that we have, but they found a way to make useless boots, which you actually get from fishing. Those were originally put into the game to prevent people from botting with fishing because they slowly fill up your inventory and they don't stack. But now they actually have it so you can use them to craft the Steely Sabaton, the Sorcerer boot, and the Cardio whatever. We have all of these 3 boots. We don't have this Foreman one because it actually costs a Digley. So Digley shot up in price. And also, let me show you what these do. I actually found out, as cool as it is, that Digley boot is absolutely useless compared to just getting the Digley. I guess it's okay for noobs and people just starting out the game. That's why it's a noob pack. Because if you don't have a Digley, then it's definitely worth it. But otherwise, if you have the Digley, he is not worth it because it costs a Digley to make it, and it's less Lasermancy and 8 jump. But it's like a trade-off because it's like the only reason you would ever switch to a Digley is for the Lasermancy, not for the jump, right? So to me, it just kind of makes this boot pointless. Other than, of course, it gives mastery. And like I said, if you don't already have the Digley, it definitely is worth it. Now, these boots are actually pretty cool. They make them appropriate to their crafting level. Like what they cost is very small and minuscule compared to most things. So 4% to maximum health, 6% to health regeneration, and jump. They all give jump. Then there's this one, which is actually pretty good for people that don't have the Chronomancer Quibsley, which does a whole whopping 20% magic damage. This one gives 8% magic damage and 8 jump. That's actually really, really good. And then the opposite to that is 8 physical damage, 8% physical damage, and 8 jump. Then there's this one, which is the one that I guess you get from fishing by the looks of things. Maybe, do you get from the welcome, or from the pack? Let's take a look. Foreman footwear. No, you don't get it. So you do get the Digley one from the pack and you don't get that other one. So I guess you would have to fish that one out. And that one is just 10 jump. So that's not bad. But Nah. So that's it for the crafting. Also, there's bugs, fixes, and polish. The Bloodsucker wings have now been changed into the Bloodseeker wings, which it's a better title. It makes sense. I don't know why it says lore at the end of that patch note, but anyway. Fix a bug where blocks could be placed in the hub. Never ran into that one, but we don't spend too much time in the hub. The Feisty Flame Dancer, which is the Shadow Butterfly, now properly spawns its invigorating flower as when you deal damage. When you deal... Okay, that's just a typo. So, I guess that it didn't spawn its flower properly. I've actually never seen the flower spawn from the butterflies, because we don't really rock them that much. Miner's Trove and Costume Mixtory boxes now open the same as all the other chests. So, they used to operate, for those just tuning in, and I'm sure everybody already knows, they used to operate the same as a bomb. You would just throw it onto the ground, and then it would explode, and then there'd be items that would come out of it, right? Kind of the same as ring crafting and stuff like that. So now, I guess, if we ever run into them, it'll actually be like a box. So, kind of pointless. I don't really know why they did that, other than I guess they're just trying to look for some consistency. Boat cannons and David Bowie, yes, the Bowie's destruction should now have appropriate audio. I guess it didn't before. Doesn't matter because like 90% of this game is completely unmixed, so it doesn't matter anyway. The icon for the magic carpet has been updated and now shows in all of its glamour. Let's actually take a look at that. Where is our magic carpet? I want to take a look. Oh, look. No, it doesn't. Unless, oh, I think I know what they mean. Probably when you had it in your inventory slot, it was just like a square and that was it. So maybe now it actually shows up as this right here. So, okay, maybe whatever. Oh, the Dreamy Brownie's down here in the Shadow Arena stuff instead of, huh. Okay, cool. Oh, and there you go. That's another preview right here. The Unicycle as well as the Ancient Cubits and all these new mounts are all store mounts. So probably going to be even more stuff that's just cash shop only rather than just being able to buy with daily cubits. So whatever. The Disciple skin for the Ice Sage now has a unique projectile for its ice crash. I want to see this because these actually really interested me because these costumes were very plain in that they didn't have... That's cool. That's awesome. That's a lot more detailed than I thought it would be. So that's actually really, really cool. I like that very, very much. They also changed it for the Sugar Skull skin and the Dark Infinium for the Candy Barbarian. So we'll just use the Dark Infinium and just press 2 right here. Okay, so that one just changed colors appropriately. Just, yeah, like the ice cream cone just changed. Then there is also, I gotta scroll down over here, community content, which there's quite a bit, but also not that much. 2 new Shadow Arena dungeons, or maybe it's just one new Shadow Arena dungeon from 2 people. A crap ton of new bow styles. You know that they're doing that because they're bringing the Adventurer class out pretty soon. They have new Fey dungeons, another new Fey dungeon, 2 new Undead dungeons, a Treasure Isle dungeon, so that'd be cool to see. 2 Permafrost dungeons, a Neo City dungeon, the Tron, and Dragonfire Peaks. Now, as far as... Oh, I'm gonna have to edit that out later. Thanks, Bundle Stars. And, oh, maybe I won't. Maybe it'll be under me because I'm in the background, right? So there's actually a couple, just before we call it today, there's 2 more secret updates that the developers didn't talk about. And one of them is that if you go to the store now, it actually says owned over the packs that you own. So that's a nice little touch. Too bad they don't actually share these things, you know, like really. And another thing that I swear is a bug, I wouldn't be surprised if by the time this video is out, it is hotfixed. Because if it's not a bug, then it is just... I'm sorry, but it's actually just a very stupid design choice, I just gotta say, is if you look down at the bottom of the screen, our potions actually don't show their numbers and the amount of potions that we have until we end up taking damage and then using 1 potion. So it doesn't show the maximum amount of potions that you have right now, and that is just, like, weird, you know, like the numbers weren't the problem with the hub, so that's why I'm half guessing that it must be some kind of a bug. But the fact that they didn't mention it, and that's actually really strange, like, you know, usually they're pretty good for stuff like that where they'll actually reset it. Let's actually use a potion right here. No, it just doesn't show our potions. No, it just doesn't show our potions. Okay, so that 100% is a bug. Never mind that. Because otherwise, there is no way that they gave us infinite potions. Do we still have our flask? No, flask capacity is still 15. Maybe it's because they have these 2 other categories under our tome and costume. I wonder what they're preparing for. Very exciting news. But either way, that's going to be it for today's episode, ladies and gentlemen. It's gone long enough for all this patch notes, and these are very like, whatever, you know? Very, very cool, though. Really looking forward to playing around with all this stuff. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I would also appreciate if you would smack that like button, share, favorite, and subscribe to join Team Pixel. Sign on, stay epic, everybody.
Believe in yourself.